Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Our next movie isn't a holiday one per se, although it does involve one very funny Christmas situation. But that said, I can't think of a better, more upbeat or funnier person to be around on a night like tonight than the lady who dominates our next movie. She's Auntie Mame, a character who first came to life in 1955 on the pages of a novel by Patrick Dennis. It related the tale of how an orphan 9-year-old boy goes to live in New York with his zany aunt and immediately learns how to mix a martini. And with Auntie Mame leading the way, he encounters a gaggle of offbeat people and one outrageous situation after another. Well, the book Auntie Mame became an immediate bestseller. By 1956, it was a Broadway hit as well, on stage, one which starred Rosalind Russell in what was a true example of perfect casting, a role fitting the persona and skills of an actress to a T. Then in 1958, Mame came to the screen in this adaptation we're about to bring you. And also, most unusual, it lived up to everybody's high expectations. How often does that happen? Well, thankfully, Rosalind Russell was again cast as Mame in this film version, and it was directed by the same man who guided everyone in that highly regarded Broadway version. 3 in the supporting cast of that stage show recreate their roles in this movie. Jan Hanslick, who plays Mame's young nephew, also very funny Peggy Cass, who plays Mame's frumpy yet devoted secretary Agnes Gooch, and Yuki Shimoda, who's Mame's houseboy Ito. And they're joined by Forrest Tucker, Roger Smith, Coral Brown, Patrick Knowles, Joanna Barnes, and in one of the funniest scenes you'll ever see in any movie, Lee Patrick and Willard Waterman as a frightening couple of homebodies named the Upsons, who at one point invite Auntie Mame for cocktails and a chat to their country house ups and downs. There were 2 supreme movie comedies made in the 1950s, Some Like It Hot, and this one that we're about to bring you now. It's my next Bob's pick for this Christmas Eve. It's from 1958. It is Auntie Mame. That's such a funny movie. It's a movie that received 6 Academy Award nominations, including one for Rosalind Russell as Best Actress, who, alas, lost the Oscar that year to Susan Hayward in the highly dramatic I Want to Live. It was Roz's 4th and last Oscar nomination. If she was ever going to win an Oscar, it really should have been for Auntie Mame. Although, for the record, Rosalind Russell did receive the Academy's Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award in 1973. Anyway, there was never any doubt that she would play Mame Dennis Burnside on screen. She was actually sent a typewritten copy of the novel, Auntie Mame, before it was even published, and she immediately knew she had to play the title role. Now, something very interesting about the man who wrote Auntie Mame, after his book became a huge bestseller, he basically went into hiding for years, working as a butler in several households in New York City, working for people who never had a hint that he was a world-famous author. There are 2 books about Patrick Dennis, and you should check them out. One is called Uncle Mame by Eric Myers. The other is titled But Darling, I'm Your Auntie Mame by Richard Tyler Jordan.